Hi, I'm Kevin Cottrell Ross. I am the host of Design Your Life on Unity.fm radio. I am also the senior minister of Unity of Sacramento in Sacramento, California. And in 1999, I graduated from Morehouse College. This is a cutout of the photo the day I walked across the stage as a graduate of Morehouse. And at that particular time, Oprah Winfrey was our keynote address speaker. She was one of the speakers that day. So she's got some roots in my heart, and I'm inspired by Oprah constantly. And recently, a young man tweeted to Oprah, and he said to her, when are you going to do something for the ghettos in America? And by implication, what are you doing for the African American community? It incited a debate on Facebook, and I just happened to be reading a friend's Facebook page, and while doing so, I decided to respond. And here's the letter that I wrote to the young man, and I share this with you because I want to inspire a different way of looking at our heroes and our sheroes. And I'm reading directly from my iPhone because this is the only way I could hook it up. It says, "Dear Sir, I am a Morehouse grad who's paid very close attention to the activities of Miss Winfrey and her global impact, and particularly her impact on the African American community. For the record, Miss Winfrey has educated some 60,000 human beings, and 500 of them are Morehouse men. However, hundreds, perhaps thousands, more are African Americans. Her philanthropic efforts are a fraction of an even more significant contribution she has made. She has provided an example of what's possible when one person uses his or her life for good. Her influence has inspired a contagion of national and global good works. Remember Hurricane Katrina? Oprah raised millions for people displaced by the storm. However, more powerful than that, she cut her vacation short and she went there and put some time in with the folks. And according to a source from the Department of Homeland Security, she refused any escort at all. Her very presence said, when an American president failed to do so, that the most vulnerable are the most important. She was there in person, raising consciousness and showing that pain and tragedy transcend color. It's a human thing. And perhaps for the first time, many white counterparts who have ignored the seemingly or the mostly black plight got into the fight to save lives simply because Oprah helped them to break through a barrier of fear. For your information, I did not receive an Oprah Winfrey Scholarship while I was at Morehouse. However, her Use Your Life program, which were on television at the time, inspired me to come back to Chicago, my hometown, and help kids in Cabrini Green have an early college experience. My colleagues and I organized a summer program that allowed us to fly elementary school youth from Cabrini to spend a weekend on the campus at Morehouse with a student mentor. Through my own efforts as a student, I reached thousands of youth, and two recently graduated from Morehouse College, a young African American man and a young Latino man. Today, my own efforts, prompted by Oprah's inspiration, has led me to having my own not-for-profit that raises scholarships and helps teens in the African American community and beyond. I emphasize my own because I believe that if I see something that is missing, it is up to me to accept responsibility and to do my part to make sure that it's there. As a young African American male, what's more powerful than finger pointing at Miss Winfrey as the sole solution, you might single yourself out as a partner with Miss Winfrey and get in the trenches and make your own mark. Clearly, you have the intelligence. Undoubtedly, you have the opportunity. The question remains, do you have the sincerity? If so, let's connect. I have some ideas that I think may support you in your cause. Your move, I'm watching. Sincerely, Kevin Cottrell Ross. I did have an encounter with a young man, and we are finding ways to respectfully work together. Peace.